Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Ronald and today I'm going to be making something quick after soup and basically using leftovers in a commercial kitchen. So, first things first, you need a few things, okay? So make sure you have your leftovers ready. Make sure you have like a big pot or pan of some sort so that you can get started. So with the weather starting to change and it's in August right now, basically heading into September, I know it's time to change right now. What do you think about? You think about the simple stuff or maybe the cozy warm meals or the comfort dishes in this case. So what am I talking about? It's a simple soup. So well, you know what? Let's get started right now and see how that goes. I have my vegetables here already. It is frozen, doesn't matter. It's gonna be a simply kind of a spring soup in a sense. We have a bag of Mirepoix here. In our fridge we have some leftovers, as I said. So we have some mashed potatoes I'm going to use for a bit of thickening, or it's going to give it a bit of a body to it. I notice I have some leftover carrots in here I'm going to use as well. Okay, as I said, there's no need to overthink this, honestly. Just put a bunch of leftovers that you have and make an amazing soup. As I say, I have some leftover carrots right here. I do have some split pea as well. Bag of Mirepoix here. Mirepoix again is this three. In this case, Mirepoix is a French word really. But we're talking about carrots, celery, and onions. I'm gonna use a half bag of that. But again, here I'm making soup for a big number of people. We're talking about at least 120 or so. I could wait for the mashed potatoes, but you know what? I'm gonna put in right away as well, because this is about being soup. You can put everything right in and turn it right on. Okay, what I like to do here, because it's in a bit hard, it came from yesterday. What I prefer to do is just give it a bit of a slice up like that. Cube it up so that as you keep stirring your soup, it will keep mashing away as you go. Okay, next we're going to do our flavors, or in this case the seasonings and so on and so forth. We're talking about chicken stock, maybe beef stock, or whatever you may be using for that matter. Okay, so that's what we got here. As you can see, I have a rack of spices here. Going all the way. I have more spices that side as well, so I'm going to use some of those right now. Let's put them together. So in this case, in my small pot right here, what I like to do, and if you have spices like this, by the way, if you're making for soup for a lot of people, I know you see me pouring in like that all the time, but I want to show you guys the measurement. So if you use a cup on top of that, okay, a full cup of that, so like that much. I'll do the same thing basically in this case for, that was roasted garlic pepper, this is Italian right here. I'll basically do the same thing. Okay, I do have some onion powder here. Again, I will do the same thing as well. My pot here. Now you need something to balance your soup off. I'm going to use a bit of, this is sugar. We already put in here, we can label it to say sugar on it. So again, I'm going to do a cup here full of this. That balances things out for you. I have some Greek here. I'm also going to use again about the same amount. Now I have a chicken base here, so that's a chicken base right there. I'm going to use, now there's different kind of chicken bases. Usually we have the low sodium one. I don't have that right now, so I'm going to use a cup of this because I know it has plenty of sugar. Sorry, it has plenty of salt. Also, I want to make sure not to add in too much salt. Actually, I'll do probably a cup and a half. I have some vegetable stock here as well. I'm going to use at least a cup of it. Now, as for salt, as I said, because I know the chicken stock I use may be too salty, so I won't use salt yet. So I'm going to combine this with water before I put in my pot. You don't have to do this. You can put this everything right inside your soup pot. But I like to make sure everything is combined properly for myself. That way I know the flavors are all being, getting where they need to be. Now let's put this into our soup pot. So what I like to use is this right here. So this is going to help you make sure it breaks down the mashed potatoes itself, which you're using as a thickener. But also, as I said, the whole point of using that mashed potatoes, because I'm not making like chicken in the soup, because I want it to be have a body to it. You see a bit of a thickening to it, but not really thickened as a cream soup, because this is not a cream soup. As you can clearly see, you can already see what it actually looks like. The color is already there, but now we're just going to let it cook. At this point, I wouldn't worry about that much really. So what I'm going to do, as I say, just let it cook right now. And as I go, just keep stirring it. And I will be adding in some lovely vegetables. I would like to have more vegetables in there for sure. So I'll show you that how. Alright, so basically at this stage right now, it's actually bubbling away, but also, as you guys can clearly see right here, so I did add in another mixed vegetables here. It has some beans to it, but also, remember our mashed potatoes, they're kind of disappearing as well, but also creating that kind of a body, a bit of look thickness to it as well, looking that much appetizing. But we're gonna keep cooking it right now as I speak. It's pretty much right now done, because soups don't take that long, honestly. But also you can see the vibrant colors as you go. And when it comes to, the weather is changing right now, so definitely having a soup is the way to go. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's already been transferred here in a big hotel pan. But again, in kitchens, you all know we do this basically for safety as well, but also to keep the soup warm. Of course, this is a steamer. But clearly, as you can see, this is what I was looking for, is to make sure that it's nice and thick. That one, well, not really thick, but it has the body to it. As you guys can see, it's not really a creamy soup, but it does look that much amazing. Okay. So you guys try this out with your leftovers. Let me know what you think. So I would like right now to give it a try myself and see where we're at. Okay, so let's look at this first of all. When I say about the thickness, it's not crazy thick, but what you see here is it has that body to it that just ever so slightly thick, but not crazy thick. But it doesn't look like dishwater. So again, you guys let me know what you think. I typically do a word of the day here, so you guys let me know what you think about it. And also the word of the day today is going to be soup. Soup in my language doesn't really change that much. If anything, we just say supu. I know, soup, supu. Really, it's more like changing the way you're pronouncing it, really. Other than that, guys, thank you for checking me out. I hope to see you in my next videos. I do DIYs as well. Yeah, check them out. And yeah, let me give it a try right now. So we're going to be serving this soup today with a turkey Swiss cheese sandwich with a cranberry sauce. All right, what do you guys think? As I said, this is our Swiss turkey with a cranberry sauce. That's the sandwich going with it today. And as you guys know, this cranberry mayo goes so well with the turkey and the Swiss as well. It works so well. Thank you guys,
and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.